I'm Priya Sachdeva and you are watching the Trending Diary Show. And today we have a story from Delhi in the hustling street of podcast. I found, actually my very dear friend Fati found this man, Arsalan, and here we go. Let's listen this wonderful story from the man. Hi Arsalan, how are you?
I'm doing good.
The moment my friend narrated me about you that she have encountered with this guy who is creating a whole empire for a very different community throughout, I was so curious to interview. So let's start with that way. So she mentioned that you run this cafe, Captain Dick.
Captain Dick's.
So it's a very wonderful name, Captain Dick. First, I would definitely want to understand the essence of the name, and second, of course, which really hooked me down, that you employ transgenders and prostitute, which is a very different community countered as from the society. So how does that came from, and why that idea came to your mind, and what's the story behind that?
Yeah, so like I said previously, Captain Dick's and Dick's, both of them are different entities. Dick's manufactures instant coffee, and Captain Dick's is a cafe franchisee that we recently started. So Dick's started in November 2021. November 8 ko first sale hua tha, right? And that's when it started. I ran around Delhi, walked across Delhi, putting up stickers. बहुत जगहों पे किया है ये, subways, metros, everywhere I could. And then one night, I was in Noida, Sector 16. Supply में एक जगह है हमारी, तो वहाँ पे पूरी रात कॉफ़ी मिलती है. Most of you guys might have been there. Cafe 16, that's the name, metro के बगल में. And वहाँ पे कर रहा था, so रात को आंटी खड़ी थी वहाँ पे. And visibly clear, she's above the age of 35 or 40. And मैं गया, मेरी आदत है ऐसे बात करने की, बैठने की. So all the prostitutes here around, all of them, they know me कि बैठ के कभी पराठे खा लिए, कभी बातें कर ली, कभी कुछ कर लिया. This has been regular. तो यही चीज़ मैं वहाँ पे आंटी बैठी हुई थी, तो मैं 2 कॉफ़ी बनवा ली. मैं गया कि मैं पी रहा हूँ, तो चलो आप भी पियो साथ में. जब बैठ के बात कर रहे थे, she started telling me about how she makes only 4,000 rupees doing that per month. She has like two girls and a boy. And then I was like, 4,000, and she's sending them to school as well. तो फिर मेरा दिमाग वहीं पे थोड़ा चला. मैंने कहा कि पहले तो नहीं था इतना पैसा, तो आई वाज लाइक मैं आपको 10,000 दूंगा, आप मेरी पैकिंग कर दोगे सिर्फ, क्योंकि पैकिंग मेजर सबसे ज़्यादा परेशानी का काम है. तो मैंने आंटी को पैकिंग के लिए रखा. एंड देन धीरे धीरे करके ओवर टाइम बिजनेस अच्छा चलने लगा. I captured few markets, and then that's when like I started telling her to call her friends as well. All of them were like 35 and above. And then it just became a thing. वो हैं, उनके बच्चे हैं. And then cut to 2022, पूजा करके एक मेरी एक वो है, अब तो गुरुमा बन गए. तो in the Israel community there are like levels apparently. तो I found her, I think आश्रम में था, ऑटो में था. I was smoking, and she came to ask for money. I recently also came out 2 years back. तो वही चीज़ चल रहा था दिमाग में. तो I just said कि मैं क्यों पैसे दूँ, मैं तो आप में से एक हूँ. No, I just clapped back to her. Right? तो उसमें moment बन गया, and then we started talking, and then she told me about how everything is difficult for them and all. Second thing मेरे दिमाग में यही चीज़ क्रैक करने का था कि डिलीवरीज कैसे कराऊंगा, because porter, all the other apps you see, aggregators and all, they're really expensive. And for local deliveries, local लोग ही जान सकते हैं अच्छा. And हर बत्ती पे, हर कॉलोनी में, हर जगह हिज रहा है.
Right.
And like, either they're just used for sex, or they're just in some parlor, just behind the scenes.
Right.
अब जब behind the scenes की सबको आदत ही है, why not make them do deliveries? Pay them fair, make them do deliveries. Job है सबके पास, right? All of them have medical insurances now. All of my aunties have medical insurances as well. तो इससे ही हुआ. Now I have 218 hijras with me.
working with you.
Yes, working with me,
Wow.
doing deliveries everywhere in Delhi. और अच्छी बात है कि हमारे साथ ये हुई. This is for anyone who wants to employ hijras as well. Good part about it is आपकी उधारी कम हो जाएगी. Because when they ask for money, you have to give money.
Right.
Right. So मेरी जो total market depth था वो कम हो गया. कि होरेका में ये होता है 7 days का cycle, कभी 14 days का cycle. You give your product, पैसा 7 से 14 दिन में आएगा. तो काफ़ी टाइम ऐसा, काफ़ी लम्बे से ऐसा हो गया था कि डेप्थ क्रिएट होता जा रहा था. आई वाज टू नाइस टू आंटीज एंड ऑल. वो भी सारे रोड के टपरी खोखे हैं. तो एंड यू कांट रियली मैनेज. मेरे पास 3,000 से ऊपर खोखे हैं. मैं अकेला मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहा था.
Right.
एंड देन नाउ डिलीवरीज के साथ साथ मैनेजमेंट भी हो गया है. दे कलेक्ट द मनी, दे ब्रिंग इट बैक, पुट इट इन द अकाउंट. सब चीज़ वो मैनेज कर रहे हैं. अब मैं इधर ही बैठा हूँ जहाँ पे इतना खास this is just pure air because they don't let me work right now. They're like आप बैठो. जब से ऑक्सीजन लगा है तब से तो और ज़्यादा बोलने लगे let us do the work. You rest. बस वही चल रहा है. And yeah, we recently started Captain Dex, which is a different company, but also is a part of Dex. Dex का मैंने pledge किया अपना सारा जो भी profit है. I've not taken even 1 rupees in profit. सारा पैसा वापस चला जाता है. I still do freelance. I still make music. I still do graphic designs, make websites. I do a lot of freelance to pay for my chemo and medications and all. Dix का सारा पैसा पूरा कम्युनिटी पे वापस चला जाता है. We do midday meals. 4 लड़कियों की शादी होती है हर महीने. And it all goes back. None of my family members, me, at any point can benefit financially from this company. ऐसे मैंने financially lock out कर दिया. So that is why I started. And अब पैसे की थोड़ी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत पड़ने लगी because of chemo and all. So I've started Captain Dex, which is a queer first cafe. It'll be a tapri style cafe जहाँ पे आपको सब चीज़ hygienic है, pocket friendly है, environmental friendly है. All our cups are 500 microns recycled plastic. So we're giving you better bottle than आपके घर पे पानी की bottle है. So our packaging is way ahead of its time. So yeah, and then we're on the pursuit of bringing hijras first in cafes. Abhi filhal ke liye they're still at the back end, but there are few positive things happening. जिसकी वजह से हम लोग बिल्कुल ही काउंटर पे ले आएंगे. आपका किचन में भी होगा, सर्व करने के लिए भी, सफाई के लिए भी, एंड देन काउंटर पे एज इन लाइक बिल कलेक्शन वगैरह के लिए भी. तो I'm trying for that now. Yeah.
What is the most satisfying? Of course, one thing that I can get out of it, that there's a community, there's a loved community that you are getting, the people who really love you, who appreciate you, and who are always there with you. But again, from you, what is the most satisfying part had been there for you of creating that work?
God, this satisfied. Huh? Whatever I'm giving is enough. बीच में हुआ था, it was mid 2022 when a lot of things, when cancer भी नया नया पता चला, and everything was going south in my life with my relation and all. तो तब जो है थोड़ा problem हुआ. A lot of aunties left me. I did also get a tattoo for that, very cringy, but like I did get a tattoo कि I'll never be enough. किस वैसा feel हुआ उस time, a lot of things, relation, life, finances and all. But then came to realize धीरे धीरे करके they're satisfied. Because of that I keep on fighting every day. It's easy. I have my sister, my family, and then all of them. You know, like
Exactly.
all of them. किसी को भी मतलब 50 साल की औरतें हैं जिनके सर पे हाथ रख रहा हूँ बेटा बोल के. And they're happy. Like they're working. पता है मैं जाता हूँ कहीं जब भी हमारे पैकेजिंग हाउस होता है जहाँ पे मैन्युफैक्चर हो रहा है वो भी होता है, वहाँ पे जाता हूँ, लेट जाता हूँ, हाथ पैर दबाते रहते हैं, भैया आ गए, ये आ गए, वो आ गए, चलो थोड़ा थोड़ा बुक कुछ खुद सीख रहे हैं. The ability to do it themselves, you know, like because they were never given anything in their lives, right?
Yeah.
So अब देख रहे हैं कि ये भैया हमको लाए यहाँ तक, and now he's lacking, he's sick basically. तो the urge to learn it themselves to help me, कि मैं जाके बुक फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग करता हूँ, खुद ही कर रहा हूँ, आज तक भी खुद ही कर रहा हूँ. वी डू नॉट हैव अ सपोर्ट सिस्टम. देयर इज़ नो वे वेयर यू कैन बी लाइक मेरा कॉफ़ी का पैकेट फट गया है, रिफंड चाहिए, जस्ट मेल, एंड आई रिप्लाई टू दैट पर्सनली. राइट, सोशल मीडिया के लिए है कोई, But apart from that, I'm the team, and my aunties and my hijras are running everything.
On the
Yes, so they a lot of them learned a lot of new things. Books कैसे manage करना है, tally कैसे करना है. That's satisfying.
They're running
'Cause,
business.
yeah, they are. Because I'm satisfied because even if I pass away, they have all this knowledge. They'll continue doing what they're doing.
legacy behind you. Yeah.
I don't know about legacy, but I feel like, yeah.
With that said, I can see, because you mentioned about the tattoo, there are lots of tattoo. I don't know if I can cover all of them. So
yeah.
let's ask which one is your favorite and like what's the essence of it?
All of them are things I personally sketched. Most of them, let's say. अभी 90 tattoos शिखाने किए मेरे. अभी बाकी के 11. So now it's 101. Cobra is doing the 101st tattoo. Saw tattoo making space भी आ गया. And this is basically a journey. It starts from here, sabr, patience. Then it goes to I don't have a mind to control because I was treated like an object. To everything around. ये पूरा एक story है, अभी खत्म नहीं हुई. I have it all over my body.
The body.
Yes.
That's the story.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. यहाँ पे ये मेरा कोवाजी टेक्सेल करके एक वो मेडिकेशन आती है कीमोथेरेपी की.
Okay.
So,
I was wondering what that. I've just seen it in
This is-
chemistry books.
This is that chemical compound. तो ये उसका chemical compound है पूरा. ये है and then I have radiation markers. जब radiation होता है body पे तो पेन से mark करते हैं usually. तो उसका markers मैंने point बनाए हुए हैं जहाँ पे radiation होता है हमारा. तो
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm coming to the back tattoo.
That you're getting, I just got that.
Yeah. I'm thinking to push this कि मैं सोच रहा हूँ. I don't know if it's clear or not, but मुझे नहीं मिलेगा permission. But I'm thinking to get a tattoo or more than one tattoo during chemotherapy.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to push it. I'm usually on a lot of medications. आप patches लगे हुए दिखते, but financially it's not possible for me right now because मेरा chemo ही 93,000 का है. Like मेरा radiation 1,24,000 का है. एक पैच 2,500 का आता है, 3,700 रुपये का दूसरा पैच आता है. अगर पेन किलर शॉट लेना है उसके लिए मुझे 1,500 रुपये ऐसे ही फालतू में ले लेते हैं. एम्बुलेंस चाहिए 4,500 रुपये ले लेते हैं. नथिंग इज़ फ्री. तो उस चक्कर में पैचेस भी नहीं लगा रहा. आई एम रिप्लेसिंग इट विथ वीड एंड अदर थिंग्स विच आई कैन डू. मेजर तो मेरा टिबेटन मेडिकेशन चल रहा है. आई हैव बीन टू टिबेट. गुरु जी वहाँ पे he has taught me a lot of things. Meditation, how to control my pain, nervous system. I don't know if you've broken a bone. Have you ever broken a bone?
No. Never. I don't know. What
What's
is
the strongest pain you felt apart from heartbreak? Apart from that. Yeah, apart from that.
I remember that. I don't know. I got injuries, but yeah, once I got like stitches over here.
You remember that
in hair.
again?
Yeah, I did.
10 times karo uska. Would you be able to live with it?
Not really. Not really.
I live every second of my life.
Yeah.
I need painkillers. 3 दिन के लिए 3700 रुपये के 8 पैचेस लगाने पड़ते हैं. 2500 रुपये के 11 पैचेस लगाने पड़ते हैं. That's over 50,000 for you for every 3 days. कौन देगा?
I was about to come
Exactly that.
on that part. Like, because our audience is not, aware. Maybe they get aware till the time you're like running at the 3rd or 4th stage of the cancer.
4B.
4B stage of the
Almost the end.
cancer. That's right. And I cannot appreciate enough the zeal that you're leading the life. And you're contributing to the community, of course. But do you ever fear death? Like, I don't. What do you think about that?
पहले नहीं लगता था. पिछले 2-3 हफ्ते से थोड़ा डर लग रहा है. But I'm not still scared of death. I came with honor. I built everything on my own. I did have help from my parents and my sister. But like, apart from that, it's just me that built this. If I could, I should have the ability to leave with honor as well, which for me is euthanasia. But I know there is no point उसके लिए भी petition करके, क्योंकि नहीं मिलने वाला कुछ भी. इस बेड पे पड़े हुए इंसान को नहीं मिलता है यूथनेशिया का परमिशन, तो मैं तो चल फिर रहा हूँ. आई लुक हेल्दी, आई डोंट लुक लाइक आई हैव कैंसर, राइट. मेरे को तो कहाँ ही मिलेगा. But then I'm still in the pursuit. I'm trying to start a petition, but the people who love me don't want it to happen that way. But yeah, एक यही रह गया कि डर नहीं है. But I still want to go with honor if I do go. Yeah.
And because you mentioned that you're taking the medications, and meditation is something that you are doing that have been recommended to you. So what do you think about meditation? What is meditation to you? What is your process of doing that?
Right now it's everything. कहीं भी बैठा हूँ ज़्यादा पेन हो रहा है. अभी जैसे मेरा टैटू चल रहा था, I was still. You can ask any of my tattoo artists. बिल्कुल चूं भी नहीं बोलता. जब ज़्यादा हो जाता है दर्द, तब मैं बोलता हूँ. But I lay still. I'm meditating the entire time. चेतन करता है मेरा टैटू. I'm quiet. I just go into my meditative state. It just goes on. पेन फील होता है बिकॉज बॉडी कितना ही झेलेगी मेरी, राइट. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट इट्स एवरी डे, इट्स एवरी थिंग. लाइक सुबह उठना पड़ता है, उठता हूँ रोज़, पड़ता नहीं है, अब तो आदत हो गई है. आई गेट मैक्सिमम 1 to 2 hours ऑफ स्लीप. मेडिटेशन में आई गेट अ लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी बैक. आई सिट, प्रैक्टिस, focus, create focus, try to control parts of my body, try to move around my pain. क्योंकि एक जगह concentrated रहता है, दर्द होता है. So I try to spread it all across my body. That's what I've been taught. So yeah, at least I'm walking because of meditation. People in my condition are on bed, and 70% of the people of the entire group of people I started my chemo and radiations with. तो batches होते हैं, 4 5 सेशन होता है एक साथ उन लोगों का. तो 70% of them are dead. Rest of them are on bed. I'm here.
It's just
I'm running
the
around.
resilience. It's your zeal again. It's your passion and purpose that justify that.
Yeah.
Do you believe God?
I do believe in God. Yeah.
Yeah, whom you connect to the most.
This just I practice. Religiously, I'm a Muslim. There is God. There is everything. I practice Islam, and now I practice Buddhism as well. But religiously, I'm a Muslim. Now it's up to you to follow what you believe in. Like, क्या कर रहे हो, कैसे चले. What works for you is the best, right? For me, I found my God. I was an atheist before. I came back to Islam. There was a reason then as well. There is a reason now also to be there, to be here, to keep believing. And also there's a practice. There's a reason why I'm doing all this meditation, trying to connect spiritually. That's very different as well. But I feel like in the end, he's just one. He's just basically trying to connect in different ways. And that's my way. Yeah, I guess. You believe in God.
Indeed.
Yeah.
With that said, any last note? So there's the one thing that I always ask my guest: what is the one trend you would like to see? So what is the one trend you like to see more evolving in the US?
Bring in more people who actually need it. फोटो खिंचवाने के लिए डोनेशन तो दे रहे हैं. We barely have any photos. We have results. हमारे बच्चे रोड पे हैं, डिक्स को लोग जानते हैं. Try to bring that. Try to bring structural change, जिससे एक्चुअली किसी को फ़ायदा होगा और एक पीढ़ी सुधरेगी. लाइक आप 100 लोगों को कुछ बांट रहे हो, that's okay. But when you try to create structural change, like give education to people who actually need it, like spending 1 lakh on giving away free food doesn't really matter if you try to raise 2 kids who can't afford to be there, you know? Like kissing. Actually.
So there's a
like that.
concept in our marketing thing, like there's a concept of not rather like 1 lakh following have 1,000 true fans. So just connecting it rather than distributing food to 1,000 people. Maybe if you're adopting or taking care of that 10 kids, that's worth it.
Way bigger.
Way bigger.
Yeah.
Literally influencing and bringing the actual change in the lives.
वो बच्चा जुग्गी से उठ के कहीं एक स्कूल में आएगा, उसका बच्चा अच्छे से पढ़ेगा, उसका बच्चा समझ लो आप पूरी एक पीढ़ी सुधर गई आपके थोड़े से सोचने की वजह से. If you do that, that's way better than just giving away free food. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
And that was this man. I cannot believe how much pleasure it was to interview him. And I think that was the most unique story I've ever get to interview on my podcast. You let me know what do you think of it. And do not miss the Captain's Day Coffee if you're coming to Hojkas Village. Thank you.
Thanks so
much.